Hey guys, it's Tony and Aya, and today I want to talk to you about breastfeeding. So I've only been doing this for about 2 months, so nobody's expert, but what helps me might help you. Or new coming mothers, mothers just having a little trouble with breastfeeding, it might help. So if you want a couple of tips, just before you even have the baby, you need to make sure that you have plenty of nursing bras. I mean, you don't have to have like oodles and oodles, but I say at least 5 because you're going to need to change those out frequently. You're going to leak. Even though you have the breast pads, you're going to leak. And you're going to leak through them. I mean, you're supposed to change the breast pads pretty frequently so that you don't have those problems. But it still happens. I mean, if you sleep through baby feeding or whatever, as baby gets older, you're going to leak. And you're going to definitely have to wash those. I hand wash mine and then I air dry them. That works for me. You want to just throw yours in a washer, put it in the dryer. That might work for you. But just make sure that you have plenty of nursing. Next, you're in the hospital. You had the baby. Yay, exciting. So then you're going to have to do the first feeding. For the first feeding, be aware that baby's going to be very sleepy. You're going to have to keep baby engaged. You're going to have to touch their feet, their back. Sometimes you have to even get them completely undressed to make them as uncomfortable so that they can wake up and they can eat, because it's very important to eat. If you're not producing like milk yet, it's colostrum, it is enough for them. Don't think that it's not enough for them, because it is. Trust me, the body works how it's supposed to work. You're going to have to make sure to keep them awake while they feed. Also, if no one has told you this, it's going to hurt. And when I say hurt, it's going to hurt. Breastfeeding helps to shrink the uterus back into place a little faster. So it's going to feel like contractions all over again. I mean, it is bad. They're going to offer you Tylenol and some other type of pain relief. Take it. Take it. Even if you don't regularly take medicine, I would still advise you to take it, because it's going to hurt really badly. At first I was like, no, I'm a thug, I'm a G, I don't need to take that, I got this. And then about 5 hours later, I was like, this ain't it, boss. Give me them drugs. You're going to be very, very, very tired. Not only did you just have to push a human out of your vagina, ouch, you are going to have to get up every 2 to 3 hours to feed. So make sure that when baby is sleeping, you're sleeping. Set an alarm on your phone or whatever, because 9 times out of 10, baby's not going to wake up to eat. They're tired. You're going to have to wake them up. So make sure that you are sleeping. Make sure to drink plenty of fluids. Water, Gatorade helps milk production, I've heard. Eat a lot. You're like losing weight so quickly while breastfeeding, because you're burning like 500 extra calories a day just by breastfeeding. Your baby is literally sucking the life out of you. So make sure that you drink plenty of water. You're going to feel like a camel, in the Sahara Desert, and you just cannot suck enough water into your mouth. You cannot eat enough food. You will feel like a savage. You will feel like a beast, and you will need to eat. Make sure you eat healthy foods like nuts and fruit and vegetables, and get all of those in. You'll need all of those nutrients. Make sure to get a pump. A lot of insurances cover the cost of pumps. I have a Medela pump, and it was free of charge. I just had to put my insurance in. But if not, you should definitely buy one, because baby sometimes does not empty the boobs, and you need to move milk to make milk. Make sure that your boobs are as empty as possible so that you can create. Worry about your baby not eating enough. You will know. If they are not making the diapers, then that means that you are not feeding them enough. It's like when they're first born, the first day, you make 1 diaper. The second, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Don't worry about bowel movements. They don't make that many bowel movements in the beginning. You'll know if they're dehydrated because they won't be making the diapers. Their soft spot at the top of their head will be sunken in. Their mouth will be really dry, and their eyes will look sunken in. You'll know. Mom knows. One day she wasn't making the diapers, and she just looked drained a little bit. So I pumped her bottle, got her going. She went to the bathroom immediately. So you'll know, mom knows. Just watch out for those signs, and you'll know. You're gonna want to need these milk bags. Make sure you fill them up to about 6 ounces and lay them flat so that you can store as many as possible. You're gonna really need these. You're gonna, especially if you plan on going back to work, school, whatever, and you're gonna have somebody watching baby, you're gonna need these to store your milk in. Last thing I want to talk about is covering in public. If you don't want to, don't. There's no need to. I mean, at first, it feels a little uncomfortable. You're like, everybody's staring at me. Oh my God, it's such a big deal. It isn't. Nobody cares. You're feeding your baby. And if someone does care, that seems like their personal business, has absolutely nothing to do with you. Maybe they should deal with that on their own. But if you do, sometimes I do. It depends on where I am. If I feel like there's a creep looking at me and I don't want him looking at me, I'll grab my wrap. This is great. It's from Target. It can be used as a head wrap, a regular scarf to wear. It's really cute. It's really, really cute. Or a cover to feed your baby, or even a wrap to hold your baby. So it's like amazing. I don't know how much it was. Somebody bought it for me, but I know it's all I'm going to touch on today in regards to breastfeeding. I'm sure there is plenty more to talk about when it comes to breastfeeding, but I can't think of it today. So, let me know in the comments what all you need to know or whatever. Again, I am no expert. I've only been doing this 2 months, but I have a big old healthy baby and she's gaining a lot of weight. So, I'm doing something right. Any questions, let me know in the comments. Thanks.